foreign traders who visited India, who established their trading units in India. Then as the first Portugals, means the traders from Portugals reached here in India and established their trading units. Okay, as the first Portugal trader who started his travel for India was Bartolomé Diaz, who started his travel in 1487 Common Era, but he was not able to reach India. He reached till the southern tip of African continent, which he named as the Cape of Hope. After that, he went back to Portugal. Then the first successful travel, which is related to find out the route, the sea route for India, okay, from Europe to India. It was completed by Vasco da Gama. Means Vasco da Gama was the first Portugal who reached India through the sea route, and in this process he was assisted by an Indian trader from Gujarat named Abdul. Okay, so Vasco da Gama reached India on 17th May 1498 Common Era. He was the first first European to reach India from sea route. Okay. After that, the Portugals established their trading units in India from 1504 Common Era. Okay. The first trading unit of Portugals, which was established in Kochi. Then they continuously established their trading units at different regions in Bombay, in Salsette, in Bassein, in Surat, in different regions, along with that in Hooghly also. Okay, they established their trading units. After that, the Dutch entered in India as traders. They established their trading unit, and as the first, they started their trading unit from Machilipatnam in 1605 Common Era. Okay, after that, Britishers reached in India and they established their trading units, and the first major center was established by the Britishers, was in Madras, established in 1639 Common Era. Is that clear? And a simple सा point ये है कि इंडिया में फॉरेन ट्रेडर्स के रूप में सबसे पहले जो आए थे, जिन्होंने अपना ट्रेडिंग यूनिट एस्टैब्लिश किया था, वो पोर्चुगल्स थे. पोर्चुगल्स में सबसे पहले इंडिया में आने वाला ट्रेडर वास्को डा गामा था. 17 मई 1498 को कालीकट पहुंचा था, जहां पे उसको जेरोमिन, जो कालीकट के हिंदू रूलर्स का एक टाइटल था, उनके द्वारा उसको वेलकम किया गया था. इसके अलावा वास्को डा गामा के बाद में बहुत से पोर्चुगल्स यहाँ पे आए थे और उन्होंने अपना ट्रेडिंग यूनिट इंडिया में एस्टेब्लिश किया था. 1503 और 4 से उनका ट्रेडिंग यूनिट जो था, उनका मैन बेस, उनकी फर्स्ट फैक्ट्री जो है वो शुरू होती है कोचीन से. फिर later they established their major point in Goa and in Bombay and in Hooghly of Bengal, Surat of Gujarat. Different regions were occupied by them. उसके बाद में डच आए. 1605 में उन्होंने अपना फर्स्ट ट्रेडिंग यूनिट मछलीपट्टनम में बनाया था. After that, Britishers entered in India, and in this chapter, the most important thing is described about the Britishers. Okay, so how the Britishers established their trading units and what were the policies of Indians to confront them against the Britishers' policy. Okay, so the first Britisher who visited India was Rolfe Finch. Okay, Rolfe Finch, who visited India and reached India from (1588) and remained there till 1491 Common Era. After that, the next Britishers who visited India unauthorizingly, means without any official permission, that was Milden Hall. Okay, it was Milden Hall, who visited Mughal court in 1599 Common Era, who met with Akbar in Agra. After that, the next Britisher who visited India, or we can say that as the first ambassador of the British ruler James I, that was William Hawkins. Okay, it was William Hawkins visited the court of Mughal Emperor Jahangir in 1608 Common Era. Okay, he convinced Jahangir and asked him to get a trading right to trade in the सूरत रीजन ऑफ इंडिया. यानी सबसे पहले रोल ऑफ फिंच आया था, उसके बाद में मिल्टन हॉल आया था. ये दोनों ही अनऑथराइजिंगली एज ए ट्रेडर इंडिया में आए थे. ऑथराइजिंगली यानी आप ये कह सकते हो कि जिनको ऑथराइज किया गया था ब्रिटिश एम्परर के द्वारा, ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा, वो सबसे पहले विलियम हॉकिंस आया था एज द फर्स्ट एम्बेसडर ऑफ ब्रिटिश एम्परर जेम्स फर्स्ट. ओके, और ये जो ब्रिटिश एम्बेसडर था विलियम हॉकिंस, ये जहांगीर के कोर्ट में 1608 में आया था. इसने जहांगीर को कन्विंस किया ट्रेडिंग राइट्स को प्राप्त करने के लिए, बट एज दे वर अपोज्ड बाय द means as the Britishers were opposed by the Portugals, Jahangir refused to give him any trading right. So he was failed to get an official order to start a trading unit in Surat. Okay, after that the first trading unit or the first factory of Britishers was established in Surat and started in 1613 Common Era. And this factory was related with British East India Company. Now the question is, what was British East India Company, what was the work of this company, and when was the British East India Company established? According to historical evidences, on 23rd September 1600 Common Era, the major merchants of Britain started a joint venture named as the Governor and Merchants of London ट्रेडिंग इनटू द ईस्ट इंडीज. यानी एक नई कंपनी शुरू होती है 23rd सितंबर 1600 कॉमन एरा को, जिसका नाम था गवर्नर एंड मर्चेंट्स ऑफ लंदन ट्रेडिंग इनटू द ईस्ट. शुरू हुई 23rd सितंबर को. द फर्स्ट ऑफिशियल ऑथराइजेशन और वी कैन से दैट लेटर ऑफ ऑफिस बाय एलिजाबेथ फर्स्ट वाज प्रोवाइडेड टू दिस कंपनी ऑन 31st December 1600 Common Era. And as per this official letter, this company was authorized to trade, or we can say that this company was given the sole right to trade in the Eastern Asian countries as the representative of Britain. Clear है? तो 31st December को एक ऑफिशियल लेटर इशू किया गया था इस कंपनी के लिए, जिसमें इस कंपनी को राइट दिया गया कि ये कंपनी ट्रेड कर सकती थी ईस्ट एशियन कंट्रीज में, यानी इंडिया और अदर एशियन कंट्रीज में एज द सोल ऑथोराइज्ड ट्रेडिंग यूनिट. ओके, और इसी कंपनी ने आगे चलकर इंडिया में ब्रिटिश एम्पायर का एस्टेब्लिशमेंट किया था. नाउ आफ्टर दैट which was the first struggle of this East India Company with the Indian rulers and how they established their trading rule in India. We are going to discuss here. Okay, means we can say that the rise of feeling of freedom in India from 1757 to 1857, when the first major freedom struggle took place in India. Okay, the first revolution of the country. अब इसमें सबसे पहला पॉइंट ये है कि ब्रिटिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी जो है वो एक मेजर ट्रेडिंग यूनिट बनी कैसे. दे स्टार्टेड देयर ट्रेड फ्रॉम सूरत 1612 एंड देन फ्रॉम मैड्रास. तो फर्स्ट ऑफिशियल ट्रेडिंग यूनिट जो था वो मैड्रास में ही बना था. मैड्रास का जो फोर्टिफिकेशन था वो 1639 कॉमन एरा में हुआ था. ओके, एंड हियर फोर्ट सेंट जॉर्ज वाज built by the British East India Company. Okay, यहाँ पे फ्रिंडले डे नाम से एक ब्रिटिश ऑफिसर था, उसको ऑथराइज किया गया था मैड्रास के लिए, जिसने ये फोर्ट बनवाया था. एंड इन दिस वे फ्रिंडले डे इज नोन एज द फाउंडर ऑफ, एज द एस्टैब्लिशर ऑफ मैड्रास. ओके, देन द ब्रिटिशर्स आल्सो गेट द राइट ऑफ बॉम्बे इन 1661. At that time Mughals were the supreme authority. ठीक है, So how the Britishers got the authority of Mughals? Trading rights of Bengal they got in 1651. Okay, and they started their trading unit from Bengal, means in Bengal from Hooghly. Okay, after the official permission of शाह सूजा, द गवर्नर ऑफ बंगाल, मुगल गवर्नर ऑफ बंगाल. यानी बंगाल में इनका ट्रेडिंग यूनिट हुगली से शुरू होता है. एक्चुअल में बंगाल का जो गवर्नर था उसके यहाँ पे इन्होंने अपना एक डॉक्टर भेजा था, जिसकी वजह से बंगाल के गवर्नर शाह सूजा के हरम में जो लेडी थी बीमार थी उसका इलाज किया गया था. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ही गेव देम द राइट टू ट्रेड इन हुगली, टू स्टार्ट देयर ट्रेड इन हुगली. इज दैट क्लियर? अब यदि बात करें मुगल एम्परर्स की, then the Britishers sent a group of representatives to convince the Mughal emperor in 1715 common era, and that it was sent to the Mughal emperor Farrukhsir, okay, who was suffering with a disease at that time, and means we can say that he was about to die. At that time, one doctor which was there in this group cured Mughal emperor Farrukhsir, and because of that Farrukhsir was very happy with the Britishers, and he gave them the right of free trade in Bengal with an official decree or फरमान. यानी मुगल एम्परर फरुखशियर ने 1717 में ब्रिटिशर्स के द्वारा अपना इलाज किए जाने पर खुश होकर के, डॉक्टर विलियम हैमिल्टन नाम था, डॉक्टर विलियम हैमिल्टन ने मुगल एम्परर फरुखशियर का इलाज किया. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ही वाज वेरी हैप्पी, ही वाज वेरी प्लीज्ड, एंड he gave official farman to the Britishers of free trade after paying 3000 amount annually. यानी 3000 rupees annually पे करके Britishers को बंगाल में free trade का right मिल गया. Along with that they also got the जमींदारी of 38 villages in Bengal from Mughal Emperor Farrukhsir. Is that clear? Okay. After that, the first struggle of Britishers which took place in India was related with the Nawab of Bengal, Sirajud-Dowla. Means here we are going to discuss about the first struggle of Britishers with an Indian emperor which was related with Nawab Sirajud-Dowla, the Nawab of Bengal. After the death of Ali Vardi Khan, the Nawab of Bengal, the son of his daughter Sirajud-Dowla became the next Nawab. Means we can say that Sirajud-Dowla became the successor of Ali Vardi Khan. Okay, he became the Nawab of Bengal in 1756 common era. Along with Sirajud-Dowla, the governor of Purnia Sokat Jung, Mir Jafar, and the aunt of Sirajud-Dowla, Ghasiti Begum, wanted to become the Nawab of Bengal. यानी सिराजुद्दौला अलीवर्दी खान का सक्सेसर बना था. इनके अलावा सोकत जंग पूर्णिया का गवर्नर, मीर जफर, और इसके अलावा सिराजुद्दौला की चाची घसीटी बेगम, they all wanted to become the Nawab, and as they didn't get this opportunity, they got annoyed with Sirajud-Dowla. Britishers got an opportunity to interfere in the internal matters of Bengal by the official फरमान of मुगल एम्परर फरुखशिर. एंड ब्रिटिशर्स को एक राइट मिल गया था बंगाल के इंटरनल मैटर्स में अफेयर करने का. सिराजुद्दौला tried to revoke all these interference, and the Britishers wanted to occupy the region of Bengal. So that's why they supported the opponents of Sirajud-Dowla, means the Nawab of the governor of Purnia Sokat Jung, Ghasiti Begum, and Mir Jafar. Okay. After that, in November 1756 common era, Sokat Jung was assassinated by Sirajud-Dowla. He imprisoned Ghasiti Begum, and along with that he also removed Mir Jafar from the post of military commander of Bengal. Okay, in this way he tried to remove all the obstacles which were present in front of Sirajud-Dowla to become the Nawab, or we can say that to become the supreme authority of Bengal. Okay. After that, Britishers established Kolkata town. The establishment of Kolkata town was started by Britishers in 1690 by Job Charnock. Okay, three major villages: Sutanati, Kalikata, and along with that Govindpur. Three major villages were merged together to form the Kolkata town. The Britishers started the fortification of this town without the permission of the Nawab of Bengal. Okay, so Sirajuddaulah invaded Britishers on 15th June 1757 Common Era, and after that he occupied the region of Kolkata. Okay, then Britishers sent an army under the leadership of Robert Clive from Madras. Robert Clive reached Kolkata and he bribed the chief officer of Kolkata appointed by Sirajuddaulah, and in this way they again got the authorization of Kolkata. Okay, after that, to remove the obstacle which was present in the form of Sirajuddaulah, the Britishers tried to establish a puppet ruler in Bengal. Means they wanted to make Mir Jafar as the puppet ruler of Bengal, so that there would be no challenge present in front of the Britishers. Okay, and that's why they joined hand with Mir Jafar, who was the military commander of Sirajuddaulah. And simple सा point ये कि Britishers ने मीर जफर को ब्राइब किया, मीर जफर को लालच दिया, उसको टेम्प्टेड किया, जिसकी वजह से उसने सिराजुद्दौला के पास में जाकर के उनसे रिक्वेस्ट की कि वो अब आगे से उनके साथ में कोई बिट्रेल, कोई धोखा नहीं करेगा, उसको वापस से मिलिट्री कमांडर बना दिया जाए. सिराजुद्दौला उसको वापस से मिलिट्री कमांडर बना देते हैं, एंड इस सिचुएशन का फायदा उठाते हुए मीर जफर जो है वो सिराजुद्दौला को धोखा देता है, एंड इन दिस वे सिराजुद्दौला वाज डिफीटेड इन द बैटल ऑफ प्लासी. यानी सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट यहाँ पे बैटल ऑफ प्लासी है. The Battle of Plassey took place on 23rd June 1757 Common Era. So, the Battle of Plassey, which took place on 23rd June 1757 Common Era, was a major battle in the history of Bengal, or we can say that it was a major step for the Britishers, because just after this battle the Britishers got an opportunity to appoint a puppet ruler in Bengal. Means Mir Jafar was appointed after this battle as the Nawab of Bengal, and in this way that was a major step for the Britishers to establish their control in Bengal. As Britishers supported Mir Jafar to become the ruler, Mir Jafar gave many gifts to Britishers, especially to Robert Clive, who was the commander of the British army. Along with that, nearby 3 crore rupees were paid by Mir Jafar to Britishers. Means Mir Jafar did not want to annoy the Britishers, and that's why he paid many gifts and many financial assistance to the Britishers. But later, Mir Jafar became incapable to satisfy the Britishers to fulfill their financial obligations. So in this way, the Britishers got annoyed with Mir Jafar and they removed Mir Jafar in 1760 Common Era and appointed Mir Qasim as the Nawab of Bengal at the place of Mir Jafar. Okay, so Mir Jafar ruled Bengal from 28th June 1757 Common Era to 1760 Common Era. Okay, after that Mir Qasim became the new Nawab of Bengal. Okay, Mir Qasim, who was the son-in-law of Mir Jafar, appointed as the Nawab of Bengal by Britishers. Okay, according to historical sources, Mir Qasim was the most capable ruler out of all the descendants of Ali Vardi Khan. Okay, means we can say that after Ali Vardi Khan, Sirajuddaulah, Mir Zafar and Mir Qasim, three major rulers were there. Out of all these three major rulers, the most important one was Mir Qasim, the most powerful one also. After becoming the Nawab, he tried to demolish the control of Britishers in Bengal, or we can say that he tried to make administrative reforms in Bengal. But he was not able to do so. He couldn't do so because of the interference of Britishers and corruption which was present in Bengal. So he tried to revoke the interference of Britishers and he tried to revoke the corruption which was present in the administration for administrative reforms, and in this way there was a situation of struggle between Mir Qasim and the Britishers. Along with that, we can say that there was a dispute between Mir Qasim and Britishers on the matter of financial affairs. Means the financial obligations which were decided by the Britishers was not fulfilled by Mir Qasim. So because of that also there was a situation of dispute, there was a situation of struggle between Britishers and Mir Qasim. Okay. After that, again a battle took place between Britishers and the ruler of Bengal, means between Mir Qasim and Britishers. Okay. So Mir Qasim left Bengal and he went to Awadh. Okay. After going Awadh, he joined hand with the Nawab of Awadh, Sujauddaulah. Okay, and along with that, the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. And both, all these three major rulers of Bengal, Awadh, and the ruler of Delhi, means the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II, prepared a large army to confront the Britishers. Means the next most important battle in the history of Bengal was the Battle of Buxar. Okay, and this battle took place on 22nd October 1764 Common Era. It was a battle between Mir Qasim, Nawab of Bengal, okay, Sujauddaulah, Nawab of Awadh, and along with that Shah Alam II, the Mughal Emperor. All these three different rulers joined their hands to confront the Britishers. But Britishers used their diplomacy and all these three rulers were defeated by Britishers. Okay? मेन सिंपल सा पॉइंट ये है कि मीर कासिम को नवाब बनाया गया था मीर जफर के बाद में, यानी 1760 में मीर कासिम को नवाब बनाया गया था. एक्चुअल में मीर जफर नवाब बनने के बाद ब्रिटिशर्स को बहुत से गिफ्ट देता है, लेकिन वो ब्रिटिशर्स की फाइनेंशियल ऑब्लिगेशंस को पूरा नहीं कर पाता है. तो ब्रिटिशर्स उसको चेंज कर देते हैं और उसकी जगह अपॉइंट कर देते हैं मीर कासिम को. तो मीर कासिम 1760 में रूलर बनता है. कहा जाता है कि मीर कासिम जितने भी जो बंगाल के रूलर्स थे उनमें सबसे कैपेबल था, और इसी वजह से मीर कासिम जो है वो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव रिफॉर्म्स की शुरुआत करता है बंगाल में. But he was not able to do so, and that is all because of the interference of Britishers that was present in Bengal and the situation of corruption. So he tried to revoke the situation. Means उसने Britishers को और इस corruption की situation को बंगाल से हटाने की कोशिश की, and that's why there was a situation of struggle. and दोनों जो पार्टीज थी ब्रिटिशर्स और मीर कासिम दोनों स्ट्रगल की सिचुएशन में आ गए. और अब ये स्ट्रगल कब होता है? इट वाज इन अक्टूबर 1764. मीर कासिम जो है वो बंगाल से अवध चला जाता है एंड ही जॉइन हैंड विद द नवाब ऑफ अवध सुजाउद्दौला एंड शाह आलम सेकंड द मुगल एम्परर. और ये तीनों जॉइंटली कन्फ्रंट करते हैं ब्रिटिशर्स को एट अ प्लेस कॉल्ड बक्सर ऑन 22nd October 1764 कॉमन एरा. सो बैटल ऑफ बक्सर जो है वो ब्रिटिशर्स की विक्ट्री का सबसे मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट था. मीन्स इन द बैटल ऑफ प्लासी ब्रिटिशर्स प्रूव देयर डिप्लोमेसी एंड इन द बैटल ऑफ बक्सर द ब्रिटिशर्स प्रूव देयर मिलिट्री पावर. यानी यहाँ पे ब्रिटिशर्स की मिलिट्री पावर भी प्रूव हो जाती है. इन दिस बैटल Mir Qasim, Sujauddaulah and Shah Alam II were defeated by the Britishers. Okay, Britishers made two major treaties with the Nawab of Awadh and with the Mughal Emperor. Treaty of Allahabad first and Treaty of Allahabad second. Treaty of Allahabad first was signed with Sujauddaulah, in which it was decided that the region of Allahabad and Kada would be handed over to Britishers. Along with that, Sujauddaulah would also pay an amount of 50 lakh rupees in 2 installments to the Britishers. Okay, it was decided in the Treaty of Allahabad first, which was signed by Robert Clive. Okay, after that, Treaty of Allahabad second, which was signed with Shah Alam II. In this treaty, the Britishers gave the region of Allahabad and Kada, which they took from Awadh, to the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. Along with that, as per the most important result of this battle, which was decided in the Treaty of Allahabad II, which was signed in August 1765 Common Era, according to which they got the administrative or civil rights of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. यानी बंगाल, बिहार और उड़ीसा के सिविल राइट्स उन्होंने मुगल एम्परर शाह आलम II से ले लिए. Along with that, they also got acceptance for Najmauddaulah, who was the next Nawab of Bengal and the son of मीर जफर. यानी मीर जफर जो थे वो इस बैटल ऑफ बक्सर के टाइम में बंगाल के नवाब थे, और उसके बाद इस बैटल ऑफ बक्सर के बाद उन्होंने नजमाउद्दौला को नेक्स्ट नवाब बनाया था, जो मीर जफर का बेटा था. Is that clear? So in this way, Battle of Buxar proved a major milestone in the success of Britishers to establish their administrative control over India. It proved their military power, and along with that, they got administrative rights of Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. Is that clear? Okay. So guys,